Hello, and welcome to Feminist Fridays, maybe. I've been socially distancing and time has lost all meaning. I'm on a mission to share the stories of 1,000 great women, because we, as a society, do not value women or their accomplishments nearly enough. Today we're going to be talking about Caroline Herschel, an astronomer who was, among other things, the first British woman to be paid for her scientific work. And although she was not the first woman whose work was valuable to the pursuit of scientific discovery and understanding, she was the first woman to receive monetary compensation for her labor. Caroline Herschel was born in Hanover, Germany in 1750. Her father was a musician who wanted all of his children to be educated in music, math, and French. Caroline did not receive this education, though, after a childhood illness left her unmarriageable. Her mother allegedly already believed there was no reason for a young girl to be educated, and since there was no chance of marrying her off after her illness, the family began to treat Caroline as a servant. Caroline would grow up to describe herself as the Cinderella of the family. She had what I think is fair to say, a miserable childhood. Her brother William would eventually rescue her. He was working as a musician in England, and in 1772, he invited Caroline to run his household in Bath. William was established in his career. He was a well-known musician, teacher, and conductor. He taught Caroline to sing so she could accompany him. She became a well-known soprano and gained acclaim on her merit as a musician. The two were employed by the Octagon Chapel, Caroline as a singer and William as an organist. They had steady and stable careers. They swiftly abandoned these steady and stable careers when William's hobby and side hustle of building telescopes began to take off. Can you even imagine telling your parents you're quitting your stable job as a musician in order to pursue your dream in the very sporadic field of astronomy? Caroline followed her brother into his new passion project. She assisted William in building telescopes, recording observations, and between the two of them, they managed to develop the modern mathematical approach to astronomy. Caroline had plenty of accomplishments on her own, though. In 1783 alone, she discovered 3 new nebulae, and between 1786 and 1797, she discovered 8 comets. This makes her the first woman credited with discovering a comet. Her work was substantial, and it led to her being the first woman to get her work published by the Royal Society. William encouraged her work. After he discovered Uranus, he was knighted and became King George III's personal astronomer, because he discovered a planet. A whole planet. He then convinced his patron, the literal King of England, to give his assistant Caroline a salary of £50 a year for her work. This made Caroline Herschel the first British woman to be paid for her contribution to science. Caroline received a variety of honors throughout her lifetime. In 1828, she received a gold medal from the Royal Astronomical Society. On her 96th birthday, she was awarded with the King of Prussia's Gold Medal of Science. Side note, I think we should really give out gold medals for academic achievement. I mean, after looking it up, I found out that the Nobel Prize is a gold medal, but we do not sufficiently advertise that. William Herschel died in 1822, and with nothing to tie her to England, Caroline decided to move back to Hanover, Germany. She worked to complete what she started with her brother. To contextualize some of that work, 2 of her astronomical catalogs are so accurate that we still use them today. The work of the Herschels did increase the number of known star clusters from 100 to 2,500. Caroline died at the age of 97 in 1848. She broke glass ceilings, like being compensated for her labor and getting her work published, became known as an expert comet discoverer, and greatly contributed to humanity's knowledge of our universe. So thanks, Caroline Herschel. I am so happy to include you in my list of 1,000 great women. Thanks so much for watching and learning about Caroline Herschel with me. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe, watch another video of mine, or support me on Patreon. And hey, I love you.